Delgado, Sensei out of Aikido system. I've been studying the system for 22 years. Robert McEwen actually is my sensei. He actually, I helped him out. We had split classes, and he wasn't able to come to this conference. But I got a student of mine, Garcia. He's a NY fire department in Tribeca in Manhattan. He was actually one of the first responders for the September 11th attacks on our Twin Towers. So, he's kind of like the hero to me. He's also a good friend of mine. He's here to assist me. Yesterday we started off with evading, and I'm not going to go back to what we taught yesterday because I like to move forward. I know there's people here that were reading yesterday. We're going to go over some simple, making things simple, and taking the attacks and making it as simple as possible so you can take some of this information back with you. I'm not going to make it too difficult, but I will, as I see, there's some of you that probably have a little more, you're a little more advanced than others. And if I see that, then I'll throw in something that's going to be, a little more advanced. But I'm not going to confuse you with advanced techniques. There's not going to be any big throws here because we don't have no nets. And please don't pull out no real blades, okay? I don't see very Puerto Ricans anymore. Oh, there's one, two, all right? Only the Puerto Ricans pull out the big knives, you know what I mean? The double-edged ones. I'm going to actually, and what we did yesterday is we evaded the knives moving out of the way. All right, we did that. We did a lot of up close stuff, up against the wall, using arm bars and the manipulations of the wrist. I know you guys do a lot of reverse wrist. We did a reverse wrist where we came here and then locked them up. So they're actually using an ikyo, what we call an ikyo, pushing the hand in. And utilizing that. Another thing too is that, if you don't have the knife and you took this guy down, and he's down on the ground and you actually came over on this side, now you wanted to pick him up without cuffing him, we were using this kind of stuff to actually do it. So I kind of threw that in the mix because a lot of you guys do a lot of cuffing, and it's really a good technique to use and utilize on some people. And a lot of people, even the guys that lift, feels that a lot more. So I'll go around and I'll show you more or less that technique, which is called an ikyo. Again, we did these kind of attacks. Okay. Today we're going to work on this stuff and this stuff here. Okay. And I've seen 60 Minutes. I've seen a special on 7-Elevens. 7-Elevens 24/7 stores are the ones, they're the number one, they've been robbed forever, it's like, and I saw a guy get stabbed in this actual way like this here. And I always wondered how to get out of that. The guy got stabbed like this, the guy just kept stabbing him like this. No reason at all. Kid was a college kid working overnight, trying to make some extra money. And he died doing it, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff like that we're going to be actually doing today too. So we're going to take a deranged individual. You know that if somebody's actually using a knife, you know when they're good. They start flipping it around like this on you, you know. They know how to play with a knife. It's time to pull out your revolver and put it, take him out. But then sometimes you don't have that option. And the guy came at you, and then all of a sudden, you're defending yourself without having to actually pull your revolver, okay? So there's going to be times you're going to roll up on somebody in a hallway, in the stairs, in the projects or something like that, and then all of a sudden he's on. It's just you and him, and he's got the knife, okay? So these are the things that we're working on today. This type, we're going to work on this one first, is to grab here. You're coming up, grabbing here, and then you're sticking them, okay? And what I want you guys to do is just get out of the way. Getting out of the way is here. So this is called taisabaki, half body. Always moving out of the way. Never trying to play tag with a knife. And then when I say tag, is this. Try to go back. You're going to get cut, you're going to get stabbed. Your vital points are very important to keep away from the knife. And the only way you can do that is by turning to the side. And then right here is a hyperextension of the arm. I'll break it if I want, hyperextend it, tear it, and that's what we're looking for. You guys got me? You with me? Okay. Pull it in, turn to the side, and just right here I have one here, and I'm hyperextending at that point. I'm getting out of the way, he's pushing me in, boom, I'm in here. I want to go to the outside. If I go to the inside, actually then it becomes a wrestling match because then he can grab me and then we're fighting, I'm fighting for my life. So I would say that the safest part, the safest place to be is on the outside of this so that you can do that. Okay guys? So I got some knives in here, we can team up. I got about 15, 20 knives. And what I need you guys to do is put your hand on the person's shoulder and try to stab them. And I need the person defending just turning their body. And we'll go around. Alright, gentlemen. Alright. This is what we want to ask. Can I use you first? This is what we call taisabaki. You don't want to give him a square body because he has more of a target to actually stab you. This is the type of stuff that he's going to come up. He's coming up like this, so you don't know what he has. Okay? In corrections, when people do this, you don't know what they have. Shank, they might have something long, they might have something to slice you, but he's going to come in and he's sticking you. You have no choice but to defend. And your way of defending would be move your body, get it out of the way. Don't let him hit that vital point. And that's what you want. So when I pull in and I stab, he's already out of the way. You see what I'm talking about? Another way of doing this is as he's pulling me in, bam! I block here, come up, boom, and snap his arm. Okay? I'm just going to, real quick, 5-second techniques. I'm not playing with this. You know what I'm saying? My life is in danger, and he's going to pay for it. Okay? So as he comes in, again, break, and that's it. It's a snap right here. You got me? And look at where he has a knife. Everybody thinks, oh man, that's close to his neck. It's actually not. If you look around, it's protruding out of my back. You see what I'm saying? And I have control with this hand. And this hand here, I'm going to snap him. I want to control him. Control. Now I got covered. See what I'm talking about? All right? So again, movement is hard to teach that, but it's timing. And that's why you have to just continue to do that, and you'll get a habit of it, and it'll come to you when somebody comes in at you and tries to stick you. You'll move out of the way. All right? Again, remember, as he sticks, if I put my arm out here, all right? I'm strong. I'm just as strong as him. And he can't push it in. What I want to do is I'm going to catch it back here. Now come over the top. You see it? Come over the top. Boom. Put it on my arm. And then I'm going to snap this. I'm going to take this right like this. Snap. Got me? Let's see what we can do. Let's go. Got me? All right, gentlemen. Remember that there's 3 stages to actually breaking an arm. Remember that if you break an arm, break a leg, break a something, you always have, your mind has 3 minutes to adjust to that pain. That pain is not going to strike until like 3 minutes later. So he's able to fight you back. So don't think for 1 minute, if you break somebody's arm in here, that they're not going to be able to fight you. After 3 minutes, believe me, they're not going to be able to fight you. But 3 minutes is a long time. 1 minute is a long time. And that's why I work for 5-second techniques. Real quick, simple, get it over with. What you want to do is, you want to tear, okay, and hyperextend. So it would be hyperextend, tear. Tear is worse than actually breaking. Because tear, every time it rains, he'll remember your name. He will. Because shit, you know how long it takes for a tear? It could be months, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, depending on what it is. It might be a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Hyperextension is just as bad. Hyperextend an elbow, you ever popped the elbow, you ever did one of these on your knees? Let me tell you something, it hurts. But if you break it, you lose control. Remember that. Never ever go to break unless you're multiple attack up and you're getting multiple attacks. 2, 3 guys. The first guy, I need to make him scream bitch. I want him to actually feel like he got his finger in 220 volt, you know what I'm saying? The socket. I want him to do that, and then the other 2 guys are like, what the hell did he do to him? You know what I'm saying? That's psychological. So that's why the first guy pains, always. And then the other 2 will actually walk a better line. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're multiple attacking, believe me, remember, hyperextension 1, tear 2, break if you have to. Break is barbaric. Yesterday you were in my classes, right? And barbaric is, you know, taking technique and making it nasty, letting him cut himself, let him do whatever he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? But using the knife against him, ooh, and he's actually cutting himself. And we did that yesterday. I don't want to go back into it, but I could actually, I'm going to demonstrate. Can you guys slide over here? So, actually, I'm videotaping this for my testing. I kind of look at it and I learn more from what I'm doing. So it's actually a training thing for myself. All right, this is what we did yesterday. I'm just going to show you real quick. Boom. All right, quick stuff. You're in a phone booth. Actually, there's no more phone booth. But back in my days, man, you know, we had phone booths. You know what I'm saying? Back in the Bronx. You go into your phone booth, the light turns on, remember those? Well, they don't have those no more, but that's where they used to catch you every time. They used to catch you in there and want to rip you off, you know? Or they're going to catch you in an ATM, you know what I'm saying? You're back up against the wall. But elevators, stairwells and projects. I don't know if any of you guys know where the projects are. But there's a project in everybody's neighborhood, whether it be townhouses or whatever, but there's a project. Slow, 1, boom, right here, you see it? Collide right here. It's over. It's as quick as that. We did one, I don't like to actually do it with a knife. Hold this on this side. The knife is across my neck here, right? I'll do it slow. Boom, right into his face. Simple stuff. It's over. Again, let's turn this way so these guys can see. The knife is in my neck, this way. Pop it here, right into his face. Boom, right here. This is as quick as that. I want you guys to learn that, so I'm gonna bring that back, and then we're gonna go into rear chokes, or actually domestic. You ever see somebody crying? You can tell somebody is deranged when they're crying. The bookies are coming, and doing this kind of stuff. That's a deranged individual. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have no train of thought. He doesn't care. Guy that doesn't, if he's coming at you like this, he's dangerous. That guy is dangerous. The guy that's coming to you quiet. That's the guy that you gotta watch out for. The guy that's coming at you, crying and stuff like that, easy to take down. He really doesn't want to hurt you. He's just mad at something, and you happen to be in the way. And he's gonna, this type of stuff, over top, that type of stuff, he's gonna try to stab at you, you know, maybe, you know, put a couple on your head like that. This type of stuff that comes over the top, you want to actually tie sabaki, get out of the way. Half body, you see my body is half body? And as you do that, you catch it here, boom, break the arm, right there, with the body. Just seen it? I did it actually nice, I don't want to hurt it. Again, as you're coming over the top, catch it here, break the body, break the arm right there, see it? That's the arm bar right here, see it? Again, comes over, boom, catch, boom. Break it here. Now you can come up, and now you have all the things that you need to do. All right, so we're going to work on this first. You know, getting out of the way since we're in that phase of moving out of the way from a knife. It's coming over the top, so it's over this. is jabbing. Catches you here, catches you anywhere. He's sticking that about 3 inches into your body. Without a doubt, from over the top, it's going in you about 3 or 4 inches, believe me. As he comes over, boom, catch it. See it? Remember, somebody swinging a stick, same thing applies. Somebody swinging a stick at you, imagine that as an imaginary stick. As he goes over the top, boom, catch it. Here you got it, arm. All you do is lock, over the top, and then I got this. Bang. Close. Alright, so we're going with the knife, right guys? Bang. Got me? Go ahead, try it, go to work. Alright, got it. This actually knife attack comes from like an overhand, somebody cold cocking you, and one of these type of stuff and swinging like to your head without the knife. I'm going to show you without the knife. And then another one is actually swinging over the top of my head, so he's swinging to my face. And you know how you go down, bang. You know I got the kidney here. Well, I'm going to use this hand as he goes over the top, bang, I'm going to catch him in, snap. So it comes from that, so that you know that if a person was to swing, slicing you over the top, right, with a slice, with a knife, he's slicing you with the hot, bang, catching it here, boom, snapping the arm. Okay? It's the same exact concept. Hear me? Straight punch to the face. He's straight punching me to the face, bang, catching it here, bang, snapping the arm. Same thing. Quick, simple, 5-second techniques, no nonsense. I'm going to say, remember, he's hyperextending in his own arm. I'm just going to actually help him out. I'm going to get him a little bit faster. You got me? So if he comes over the top and he's throwing a haymaker at me, and it's like, well, one of these, oh man, I can see that from a mile away. Holy shit! Bang, catch. Seen it? From here, I come over the top, or I throw my whole body up, and I side fall on his arm. I don't know. But imagine me taking a side fall. It's over. I think I come home with an arm at it. Oh, look what I found. Honey, check it out.
Sucks being him.
Sucks being him is that. So again, if he threw a straight punch right at my, you know the cold cock. Everybody knows the cold cock. We were all kids at one time. I want to line him up. When the guy is in this position, what is it telling me? He's aggressive. You see that right there? That's aggression. To me, that's aggression. If I see him like that, shit, I'm going to take my step back. But I'm also going to be in the aggressive stance. This is a neutral stance. This is a nonchalant stance. This is okay. The minute they do this, you already read them. They're right-handed. This is a southpaw. He's left-handed. He's already telling you. Read the body. Read the body. The body tells you what they are. Got me? Tells you how experienced they are too, if they know what the hell they're doing. Now, if you get a guy and he's talking to you like this, he's aggressive, get your distance. And we call this what? My eye. This is my world. Enter. I created my eye again. Enter. Now it's my shit. Now I got to take them down and do what I have to do. You see what I'm talking about? So distance is another thing too. You guys do a lot of stops. You guys get a lot of, you want to get up real close to the guy because you want to smell the alcohol. Fine and dandy. Fine and dandy. But remember that you go into his world right here. You're vulnerable. You're vulnerable for that. That one punch that they're looking for so that they can get away. Feel me? All right. I'm going to show you this technique. So, roundhouse punch. Has it come? Bang, catch. Again. And roundhouse punch. Bang. Bang. Right here. Bang. Boom. Right here. It's done. Not me. Another one is from this side. As you punch straight. Bang. All I'm doing is sliding off to the side and catching. He's going to come from my chest. Bang. Catching here. Now I lock it here. I have this here. So I can, and then lock. Push. Go ahead, let's try it, guys. Push. Same thing applies, remember. Is it with the knife? Without the knife. All right, gentlemen. Questions? I know I've given you a lot of information, and I know that our minds can't absorb so much. But my thing is, the more I give you, maybe, just maybe, you might pick up 2 or 3 of these guys and take them home with you and then make them yours. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to give out technique and then hope that, you know, what I'm teaching you guys, you pick up. This stuff is all streetwise tested. I'm from the South Bronx. I'm 52 years old, and I've seen a lot of stuff in my days. And let me tell you something. I see people getting shot. I see people getting stuck, knifed, you name it. It's really great to have guys like you protecting us. You know what I'm saying? So it's good for me to give you what I learned out on the street. And I'm definitely happy to be here. But just remember that whatever seems simple for you might not be simple for somebody else because of body height, weight, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So what might be good for you might not be good for this guy, or what might be good for you might not be good for you. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I throw a lot. We call it candy. We call it sour candy. What I'm giving you is sour candy. You ever see the guy's face after you do a technique to him? It looks like he ate like 3 Cabbage Patch or sour candies, you know? Well, you see your kids, right? Every time they eat those sour candies, they're like, oh, like that? So that's what we call it. We call it sour candy. I'm going to go with razor blades. Razor blades is a big thing. And like people like to actually try to cut your face with them. They want to cut your face, they want to cut your neck. I know that they want to put it on you, but I want to show you from the outside. When you deal with a razor blade, you deal with a razor blade and you deal with a closed hand. Imagine him having a razor blade in his hand. His thumb is the actual blade itself, because the box cut is this, and then that's it. You know, that's all you have. Nasty, nasty cut. I know you guys have seen some of those cuts, right? Those shits are like, they open up like a, you know just like, holy shit, man. Who did that? You know? So, and what you want to do is, I call this the oh shit hand. This is when my dad used to smack me upside the head. Oh shit, man. And I always put this hand up. So anytime that I feel something coming on my side, this right here don't bother me. I'll take anything here, as long as it's not a punch. But you know, anything else I can more or less, because as soon as it comes here, I know it's here, and then I'm locking down and forget about it. I'm gonna break, okay? So from here, bang, right down to here. You see what I'm doing? Watch again. I'm gonna turn this way as he goes tight, boom, right down to here. That's what I want to do. Parry it, I'm gonna do it slow. Bring it down, right here. Remember that his energy is coming this way. I'm not stopping this. This is not, it's not, you know, Tansudo or Taekwondo, or I'm actually parrying and letting the energy go where it wants to go. I can do it with this hand too. And I can do it with that hand too. And bring it here where it's safe. And then I come over the top with this hand. You see what I want at? All right. One here, one here. Look what I got, guys. Man. Break the arm. Again, slow. As it comes, bam. Right here, projection. Yesterday, some of my guys that was in yesterday's class, we project. I like to project into a train, maybe throw him off the cliff, into some windows, some chairs, maybe throw him back into his friends. So you can do this with this technique, because it's a controlled projection technique. Again, as he comes down, I put it here. And if his arm, if I say, I want to throw him over here, he's going to go over there. You see what I'm going at? I'm hyperextending his arm. He's going to go wherever his arm tells him he's got to go. Also, I break it. Got me? Watch again. Stop me. As he goes to slice the face, boom, right down. Everybody knows the front wrist throw? They teach you this in the academy. One, put it right there. Call him. You know, he wants to feel how it feels. I'll let him feel it. Again, up. Again, so he's going to come to slice, put the hand up, down it goes. Grab it here, here's your arm bar. Grab it here, here's your front wrist throw. Cross arm. Boom, right here. I got the front wrist throw. See it? Again, cross, boom. He can't even get in. Come on. See what I'm doing? I'm meeting him. He's coming 100, I'm coming 100. But I'm coming 100 and I'm hitting him right at that muscle. Every time I hit that muscle, boom, I'm actually making him pay. So as soon as he comes real slow, boom, I'm bringing it down, front wrist throw, let him cut himself. Got it? Again, so here we're coming down. Here we're coming down. Got it? Let's go to work. Questions on this real quick? It's a come along. And it can be done from a straight push, a straight punch, an overhand. It can be done. If he pushed at me, I can, bang, I got him here. Just take him here, lock him down. You know? Take him here, hurts more. Alright? If I use the jaw, which is the pressure point, it's right here. Look at his arm. And then if of course I want to throw him, then of course I can just throw him wherever I want to throw him. Okay? So it's real quick. All it is putting the hand to the back. So if he pushes me, bang, I got him right here, hook him, and then I just push this in. And then he's coming with me. Got me? Alright. Questions on the takedown. Alright, the come along. When you put a person in a come along in this position here, he can bend down. You see? So by him bending down, he's actually taking the pain away from his shoulders. But when he's down on the ground and he's pinned, and you do that doesn't happen. Because the floor stops him from doing it. So the pain is 10 times worse. So if you lift his arm off his back, you're going to put him in so much pain that the joint definitely will pop out. Remember, the joint is just this. It's just a ball in the socket, just like that. That's all it does. Once that thing pops out, ooh, let me tell you, buddy, he's going to remember your name. Listen. All right, from the rears, knife. From the rears, we have this, we have this, we have that. And this is the one that I seen that guy sticking the guy like that. Yeah, you can hold him like that. Oh, the guy had it actually like this. This is how he had it, right? This is dangerous, guys. I say to you, if you don't know this, you don't know knife techniques, don't try it. You're up against the wall and you're in the corner, of course we have to fight. And we'll do anything to get out of a knife fight. But if you really haven't done this for a while, don't attempt it, okay? Here, bang, great. Just like that. All I'm going to do is, oh man, bang, right there, and snap it. All right? What I'm doing is, I'm actually looking at the knife, yo, please, popping it out and catching it back here. See it? He doesn't see this. Bang. Now I straighten this up and I lock right here. Now if I want, I just lay, bang, and I lay him down just like that, and he's gonna see blacktop for the rest of his life. And I'm actually gonna hold on to his arm. I'm not letting that go. So I might have the arm when I get up and give it to my wife, you know. Babe, look what I found. Because he's coming with me, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's, oh man, please, bang, right here. Pull it down like this, and then bring this here, and then lock, bang. You see it? Take down. Seen it? Again, up. Come on. Yeah. Hyperextension. You see the window? See this leg? Arm bar. Lock. Come along. See the come along? Great. I mean, another guy is there, you're gonna peg him out. Well, you got this guy here. He's not gonna be too happy with the hyperextension. All right, that's the first one. That's actually two. I don't wanna fill you up. So from here, it's easy, guys. You got that. That's all you have. Put it on me. Come on, man. Because everybody's gonna want to face tonight. Come on, man. Bang right here. Lock up. Underneath, you see it? Split out, and this is your elbow. Go ahead and do it. Work on it.
And down.
I got it! Questions? Questions? Actually, you made a good point. And there's certain things I do that I don't show because every technique, if you break it down, you break it down into little pieces, and it'll take practically a whole day to actually break one technique down. But if you grab in this area here and you go under, you keep turning the hand. Now watch what happens with his body. He turns right away. You see how he drops? And I'm actually in what we call a third set wrist. See it? All right? So again, when I grabbed the hand, it was like this, right guys? So when I went under and I turn it, now I'm going to turn that way and look this way. Now I have an arm bar, and I bring it lower and lower and lower until he can't walk, until he crawls down to his chest. Once he crawls to his chest, I have it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Yesterday we were actually working, if he threw a straight, we came here and come over here. Boom, you go into this stuff. And then we came here with an arm bar. It was the same exact technique. You guys were here, right? Right? Remember that? So this stuff here is the same stuff that we were doing yesterday. Just a different application. Okay? You guys have any questions on the first one? Here we go with the second one, right? Okay, now remember, I said this yesterday too, and I always say this to all my classes, that a person with a gun is a coward. A person with a gun that actually shooting in a crowd doesn't know what it's hitting. A bullet has no name. So if he's trying to shoot maybe, what's your name there?
Chris.
Chris, I might hit all the other guys because I don't know what I'm shooting. A guy with a knife is personal. Think about a guy with a knife being very close to you. He doesn't have to be, 100 yards away from you. He's very close. He's actually tasting you. So he's smelling you. He's seeing your pain. He's sticking you. So think about that, It's gory, but it's personal. If he's actually sticking you, he's hearing your screams. He's looking at you, and again, when doing meat and you're sticking, holes into a meat, that's the sound of a person getting stuck with a knife. That. Where the blood is starting to come out. It's a nasty. I never forget that sound. But think about that when you're doing these things. A knife is sharp. So don't grab it like this, but don't ever grab a knife like this, because he pulls it away, your tendons are cut, you can't even shoot your gun. I doubt it very much if you could even take your gun out of your holster, because you can't move your fingers. If your thumb is gone, try to hold a cup with your fingers. You can't. Your thumb is everything. Your thumb is everything. If you don't have that, then you're done. You can't do shit. Got me? So treat a wood knife, the metal knives, all the knives, treat them as if they were real. Alright? Again. This is on this side of the neck. What you want to do is, number one, not get cut. I can teach you not to get stabbed, but I can't teach you not to get cut, you know, because we all going to get cut. You might be fumbling around and you get cut on your arm. I can't teach you not to do that, but that happens. But what I can teach you is those movements like that is not to get stabbed in vital points, or actually cut in vital points. Again, it's here. I want to push this way, and then I want to drop it here. I want to pass it to this hand, and I want to lock him right here. Shionami. I'm going to snap his arm. This is a chicken wing. And if I push this down here, I'll break it. Got me? Again. Comes on this side, I'm pushing here. You see how the knife goes away from my neck? And then I'm coming from up here and bringing this down. So, oh, you sweating. Right here. Now, I have control. Go ahead, try to cut me. He can't cut me. There's no way. I can actually throw him, but I'm not going to throw him in here. But I love to throw with knives. Right here, I pass the knife onto here, and I just grab my wrist. And now he's in a lot of pain. I don't even have to take him down, but if I wanted to take him down, it'd be this. And then, of course, goes right into this. He just does that by himself because that's the way his body is moving because I have his arm in a certain way. He falls right into his own technique. Again, pushing it this way, dropping it down, gaining control. Now you have control. Now, bringing it here and lock it. That's all I want you guys to do. I don't want you guys to take them down because I don't want nobody's shoulder being ripped out of you. Okay, guys? We'll try to work with you guys. Go ahead. All right, got it. It's 5-1. Man, it's best up when you're having fun, doesn't it? But we were talking about razor cuts, and if you get a minute, I don't know if you want to show everybody in here. He has several pictures what a razor blade can do. And if everybody could just take a peek, this is from the South Bronx.
These guys are chopped. We have a gang war going on. The thing is, they like to slice each other in the face.
So if you guys want to go, just take a peek out of that picture, and then we'll you know.
This is
Everybody's got to see
this is the
it.
victim. Get fired. These guys. 3 lips.
Yes.
The blade went like this. The guy caught him face on it, went down, just missed his jugular. And when the surgeon was standing over taking pictures, and the plastic surgeon gave it this drum, he actually snicked his tongue out. The blade went clean through. He took 220 stitches, internal and external, to close them up. That was a little single edge, single edge box coverage. They do have between his fingers, like that. Yeah. Much 50, 20 right there. And then there was the other one, yeah. That's all they do, is they sneak up on each other, they cut each other, or they do it face to face, which actually gets 67 balls to walk on somebody, just blast his face off. This is the other guy. This missed his carotid by a quarter of an inch. You could actually see his pulse in his carotid at the hospital when he got to the hospital. You can actually see. That's his carotid artery right in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right down the side, just missed. He didn't miss, bleeding out by a quarter of an inch.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Before we leave, we'll talk. All right, guys, can I have your attention?
Do they still let him have it?
I mean, seeing pictures like that really puts reality into your head. If you can put away the knives and stuff, I really appreciate that. And I just want to close this off by saying thank you so much for attending the conference here. The director, Larry Bersno, is actually one of my students, one of our students in NGA. And I've been doing this. This is the 4th year I've been here. And every year we'll be coming here to actually teach knives and guns. There's so much information in knives and guns, and I'm sure that you guys have a few things that you guys do that maybe that what I taught today can incorporate into what you guys do. And I hope that, you know, if anything, 1 or 2 of these techniques come out and you make it yours, you know, because now it is yours, you know, and I'm giving that to you, you know, so that you guys can actually defend yourself, and I hope to maybe even teach your fellow officers, you know, what it is to protect yourself. Remember, no matter what situation it is, you can defend yourself. I don't care what it is, whatever knives or razor blades or guns. We do guns and we do all different types of, from the rears, from the front. There's 13 positions, and in less than a second, the gun is in my hand. Sensei McEwen is one of the best that I've seen in gun techniques. He's really, really fast. And I don't know if any of you guys attended any of his classes, but he is definitely explosive. But again, any questions that you guys might have before we end this and we call it a day? You guys feel good about what we did? And I thank you. I thank my my student Oscar and everybody. Give me a clap. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I got some cards. You guys need some? For what? This is a lot of cards you got. These are a bunch of them.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Give me a call. There's a school. We have a Queens, with the Koreans.
See you down
But it looks like a Japanese restaurant. That's Bobby Wolf. Good friend of mine. Sensei Delgado.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got some training.